Good morning, everyone. In this video, I will give you a review on the homework. Okay, the first question: y squared plus 5y plus 6. To determine the factors of a trinomial of form x squared plus bx plus c, find two numbers p and q such their product is 6, so which is c. The product is c, and the sum is b. Okay. And determine the factors of y squared plus 5y plus 6. Identify two numbers whose product is 6 and whose sum is 5. And then determine whether the factors have same or different signs based on the trinomial midterm. Determine whether the factors will have the same sign or different sign based on the trinomial constant term. Yes, based on this term. Constant term, see if they have the same sign or different signs. Okay. And then the constant term of the given trinomial is 6, so which is positive. Therefore, the factors of trinomial will have the same sign because same 5 and 6 are the same sign. Since both midterm 5y and coefficient are positive, both are positive, so consider only the positive factors. Now the pair of factors 1, 6 can be factored as 1 and 6. Sum of factors is 7. 1 plus 6 is 7, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So which pair of the factors should be used in this case? So the factors will be 1 plus 2 factors, y plus 5, and y plus 2, y plus 3, my bad. Y plus 2 and y plus 3. Y plus 2, y plus, 2 and 3 is not the final answer. 2 and 3 are pairs of factors. And the final answer is 2y plus 2 times y plus 3. Y plus 3. Okay, next one. The factors x squared plus 7x plus 12, which both factors are positive, so this is an easy one. Number 3, factored. So b squared minus 5b minus 14. So we want to factor it. So first we factor the first factor, b squared. It gives you b times b, give you b squared. B times b give you b squared. Then negative 14, we can break it into 7 and then 2. 7 times 2 give you 14. And this is negative, and negative 14 is negative, so I need a negative number and a positive number. Since the middle number is negative 5, so I want to put a negative on the big number, then positive 2. Because negative 7 and positive 2 give you negative 5. Now I cross multiply, say b times 2, cross multiply. b times 2 is 2b. b times negative 7 is minus 7b. So the answer is negative 5b. And this is the middle negative 5. So this is the first factor. This is the second factor. So this one gives you b minus 7, b plus 2. Okay? That's how I do the first one. This one. Next one. W squared minus 12w plus 32, it will be the same. So w squared minus 12w plus 32. Factor the first one, w and w. Factor 32, 4 times 8 give you 32. But the middle one is negative 12. So this is a positive. I need a negative number. So I need two negatives. On one hand, two negatives give you a positive number. And two negative will give you a negative number in the middle. So cross multiply and check it. So w times negative 8, negative 8w. W times negative 4, negative 4w. Together is negative 12w, and this is the middle one, and that's right. So my first factor is w minus 4, second factor w minus 8. So it's w minus 4, w minus 8. Okay. Number 6. B squared plus 12b plus 35, which is the first question. The number 8. So you have negative b squared minus 5b plus 84. Since this is negative b squared, I need to factor negative out. So negative b squared. Since the negative is out, so it's plus 5b. Now next one is minus. Since this is minus here, this is plus. Plus is minus, minus. So I factor negative out is negative here. So minus 84. Okay. So next, I just need to factor this one. How do I factor it? Still factor the first one. B times b give you b squared. Factor third one, which is negative 12 and 7. Well, 12 and 7, I can't do negative 12 because the middle number is positive. I need to put a positive on the 12. Okay, so negative on a small number. Then I cross multiply. Okay, b times negative 7 is negative 7b. 12 times b is plus 12b. So the answer is 5b. And that's the 5b in the middle. So final answer is minus b plus 12 times b minus 7. Okay. Next one. 2r squared plus 11r plus 5. R squared plus 11r plus 5. So factor 2r squared, which is r times 2r. And factor 5, they only have one option because 5 is prime number. It can be 1 and a 5. This doesn't work. Quick estimation. 5, 2, 7 doesn't work. Switch it. 5 and a 1. Positive 5, positive 1. Cross multiply. R times 1, 1r. 2r times 5, 10r. Together, 11r, which is the middle one. Now the first factor is r plus 5, which is r plus 5. Second factor, 2r plus 1. Okay. Number 9. 3a squared minus 14a plus 8. (3a squared minus 14a plus 8). So factor this. Factor the first factor, 8 times 3a. Factor third factor, negative 2 times negative 4. Does it work? Quick estimation. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 1 is 4. 6 and 4 give you 10, not 14. So I need to switch it. Negative 4 here, negative 2 here. Cross multiply. 8 times negative 2, negative 2a. Negative 4 times 3a, negative 12a. Together is negative 14a. And this is the middle one. So now the answer is a minus 4 times 3a minus 2. Number 10. 42c squared plus 36c minus 78. So first we see if there is a common factor. 42, 36, 78, all of them are even. they can all divide by 2. And also I see that 42, 4 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 6 is 9, 7 plus 8 is 15. So they can divide by 3. I know there's a common factor of 6. Okay? So 6 factor out 7, c squared. 6 factor out 6c. 78 divided by 6, which is minus 13. Now we factor it. 6. Okay, 7, factor the first one, 7c, and the part 1c. Factor this one, 13, and a 1. Since the middle number is positive, I want to put a positive on the 13, negative on the negative 1. Cross multiply. So 7c is negative 7c plus 13c, which is positive 6c is the middle one. So the answer is 7c plus 13c minus 1. Six, 7c plus 13c minus 1. Number 11. 6s squared minus 4s minus 16. So there's a common factor, even numbers. So 2 factor out, 3s squared minus 2s minus 8. Now 2 times 2 factors. So s, first factor as s times 3s. This one can fact as negative 2 and a 4. So negative 2 and a positive 4. Check it. S times 4, 4s. 3s times negative 2 minus 6s, which is negative 2s. That's the middle one. So the answer is s minus 2 here, and 3s plus 4 here. Okay. So 2s minus 2 3s plus 4. Next question. 3s squared plus 16s plus 5. 3s squared plus 16s plus 5. Factor the first one, s and 3s. Factor the third one, positive 5, positive 1. Cross multiply, s plus 5 times 3s is 15s. Together is 16s. That's the middle one. So my first factor is s plus 5. The second factor is 3s plus 1. Okay. Sometimes you might not be lucky to have that number correctly give you the middle one. So just switch those two. Switch the numbers, try other factors. Okay. So this one is s plus 5, 3, s plus 1. Okay, this is this homework. Let's do 3. Next one is 2.5. Use either bigger than or less than. Obviously 18 is bigger. 1/2, 4 over 19, 1/2 is bigger because 19, 4 is way less than 19. And x is negative 2 a solution. Plug negative 2 into here. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 bigger than or equal to 6? No, it is not a solution. It's 1. 2 a solution, plug 2 into here. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 bigger than 6? No. Is 6 a solution? 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 is not bigger than 6. Is not a solution. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 is bigger than 6. So it is a solution. Y plus 1 less than 8. Subtract 1 from both sides, so y is less than 7. Y less than 7. Less than 7 goes to the left. Choose 7. You may say there is a bracket and a parenthesis. Parenthesis means not just strictly less than. Brackets means less than or equal to. So we choose parenthesis because there's no equal sign here. Just a strictly less than, so it's just parenthesis. Brackets means less than or equal to. Number 5. X squared minus 9 is less than 0, which is negative. To solve this, we look for intervals for this, which is you subtract 4x from both sides. You got x squared minus 4x plus 7, positive, bigger than 0, which is positive. And solve this. Solve this one. We check x minus 6, x plus 5 is bigger than 0. Now, this is the function. This is the quadratic equation function. So we choose the positive part. The positive part, we look at which part is above 0. So the x is less than, equal to some number, where x is bigger than some number is above the x-axis. Okay? This part is above x-axis. It's bigger than 0. This middle part, this part, from this number to this number, the y value is less than 0. So our solution should be negative infinity to negative 5 or 6 to positive infinity. Okay, so it's this one. We pick up the 16 minus x squared, so that y value is below the x-axis. X value is from negative infinity to here, is below the x-axis. From this number to this number, the y value is below x-axis. So it's away these two sides. Goes left, goes right. Okay, so it's going to be C, not in between 4 and negative 4. Solution set. Okay, so x plus 13 x plus 13 x minus 1 less than equal to 0. So we draw a number axis. This is negative 13. This is 1. Now if you draw a picture, you're going to have something like this. Suppose this is the x-axis. Then above the x-axis is positive number. Below the x-axis is negative number. Above the x-axis is a positive number. So now you ask, this is what? This is negative or 0. So our solution will be in this part. So will be negative 13 to 1. Okay. So the answer is negative 13 less than equal to x less than equal to 1. Okay, x squared minus 5x minus 36 less than 0. X squared minus 5x minus 36 less than 0. So first we factor it. X, and then negative 36 you can do 9 and 4. Since the middle number is negative, so I want to put a negative sign on the bigger number to dominate this summation. So cross multiply is negative 9x plus 4x, then you will have negative 5x. Since the middle is negative, I want to put a negative on the big number to make sure the sum of the cross multiplication is negative. So now my factorization is x minus 9, x plus 4, which is less than 0. Now, you draw a number line. Negative 4 make this one 0, so it's negative 4 here. Positive 9 make this one 0, it's positive 9. Now, draw a picture. Okay. Above the x-axis is positive, below the x-axis is negative, above the x-axis is positive. Now this is negative, is less than 0. This means negative. So I choose the negative part. This is negative part. So my solution is going to be here. So the answer is negative 4 to 9. Okay. That's not x. That's 9. Number 11. Okay. So x, this is a complete square, which is, if you solve x squared minus 22x plus 121 bigger than or equal to 0, you factor this one. You factor this one, you can get x negative 11, negative 11. Because this is a complete square. So it's x minus 11 times x minus 11 bigger than or equal to 0. And this is a perfect square. Well, the perfect square number is always positive or 0. So it's always non-negative. This is always true. Always true. Whatever the x number is, because this is square. Okay? So it's always true. Now, the solution is just all real numbers. Solve x squared plus 40 less than 14x. So x squared plus 40 less than 14x. So I need to subtract 14x from both sides to have a trinomial form. Minus 14x plus 40 less than 0. Factor this. Factor this, minus 4 minus 10. Give you negative 14. 4 and 10 give you 40. So the answer is x minus 4 times x minus 10 less than 0. Now I draw a number line. This is 4, this is 10. 4 make this one, 4 make this 0, x equal to make this one 0. So above the number line is positive, negative, positive. So now we are choosing the negative part, which is 4 to 10. This is negative, less than 0, so it's negative. Okay, this is 4 to 10. X, 4 less than x, less than 10. Okay, this is 2.5. .6. Okay, so x squared minus 36. This is a difference of the squares because it's x squared minus 1 over 6 squared. So it's difference of square. A squared minus b squared is a plus b times a minus b. So it's at 1 over 6 squared. I factor it. Identify the value, determine the value of x to cos equal to 0, identify the value of x and y. What's the next step to factor the expression? Take the square root of, take the square root. Wait, identify the a and the b. Oh, identify the value of a and the b. So a equals x, b equals 1 over 6. Okay, the answer is x plus 1 over 6. Times x minus 1 over 6. Okay, next one. Difference of squares. This is complete square, perfect square. This is a perfect square. your factor is v minus 8 times v minus 8. You can use the way I showed you here. You can do v minus 8 minus 8. Cross multiply give you negative 16, so it's v minus 8 times v minus 8, which is v minus 8 squared. Okay, so it's v minus 8 squared. This is w plus 9 times w plus 9. So which is w plus 9 squared. Okay, this is the first one is 3w times 3w give you, it's the same thing as I showed you to factor. So what you have here is 9w squared plus 48w plus 64. So 9w squared can do 3w times 3w. 64 is 8 times 8, positive. Cross multiply 3 times 8, 24. 8 times 3, 24. So together give you 48w. And it's the middle one. So the answer is 3w plus 8 times 3w plus 8, which is 3w plus 8 squared. Okay. C plus 9, positive 9 minus, say minus 9. Positive 9 and negative 9 cancel the middle one. And then 9 times negative 9 is negative 81. Okay. The same idea. It's 11 squared is 11 plus p minus 2. 11 minus p minus 2. Now we simplify it. 11 squared is 11, 11. P minus 2, so 11 plus p minus 2 is 13 plus p. We'll simplify it. So 11 minus p is 9. 11, open it, is 11 is 13. 11 minus p minus 2 is 13, which is 11. Here's 11 minus p minus 2, which is 9. 13 minus p. Okay, now this is everything. Or you can FOIL it out, simplify, then they factor it. Okay, so this is another different square. 11 is the same idea. I'll give you an idea how to do that. So 121, you can do 11 and 11. Another one is p minus 2 and minus p minus 2. You obviously, this give you 11 squared is 121. This give you negative p minus 2 squared. You cross multiply 11 times p minus 2, 11 times negative p minus 2, they cancel it out. So is the first one is 11 plus p minus 2, simplify 11 minus p minus 2. And there you got that answer I give you. Okay. That is all the homework for today.